and they do get flash out of Vikla. Was a nice angle there, and like you said, maybe that Jhin shot could have hit there with the root. That was max range there from the side of Barrel. And over here, this is just Diablo hits Chains of Corruption, and Kellen's there to keep the lockdown there. So with a lack of flash, Soloq can do nothing after he is initially caught.
Xiu gonna find a sneaky Gwen in the alcove. Nice dodge there, but will it matter? Oh, he gets the Cinder, little speed boost. He flashes away, and he gets to safety. Lucid, now it's his turn to try to get away from this one. There's the Cyclone. Just try to get away from the Tao, which he does. Takes a bunch of damage on the backside.
Yeah, Raptor didn't get that Audacious charge back in time. Gonna try to look for Xiu here, but Clear is backing. I think he's just free. Free to back. And a lot of pressure there with the attempt onto Xiu, the prio they had, but just well handled there by D+. Really nice second activation there from Lucid on the Cyclone. It might have been first activation, in fact, instead, but was able to block that engage and then get out. Showmaker is just going to be sitting down here in the side lane as well with everybody else topside. Clear didn't have the exhaust, just was not quite able to catch Xiu, who flashes at the exact right moment as he goes in for that final Q for the kill. Showmaker picks up some extra gold, and this lead here from D+ should make you feel pretty good about their chances here in what has often been the game 2, where it starts off okay, and then there's a bit of an incident. Maybe no incidents are going to happen. I'm starting to feel pretty good.
That's exactly the moment where things go wrong. You know that. But no, I'm on the same page. I do think that DK they're just looking strong. It doesn't feel like a curse angle here in this game, but it's still close. I mean, BNK, they have a lot of objectives. Bit of damage here on a Kellen, as now Kellen going back in with a quickness. Lucid just gonna get McHale's by Barrel, first item.
Okay, Kellen was never really in any danger there, but tried to minimize the value of the ult there from aiming to mixed success.
Yeah, clear as needles, so Showmaker might be in a bit of trouble, but gonna get exhausted. That's a bunch more damage to come in, but the speed boost plus the phase rush, which is very, very strong, it's gonna get him out to safety. Clear has just been so aggressive. Like, any angle he can find, he's all-inning onto something or someone. He's going all in on that turret and bot lane now.
Just quite, he's just not quite able to get the kills though. It's like they're just a little bit out of reach. It's like those old scissors in your elementary school that your teacher was like, cut this paper.
They don't cut
anything. They don't cut the paper. Teacher's like, no, you have the same scissors as everyone else. I definitely don't, and I'm going to get them from Anthony when he's done with his, because his work just fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, BNK on this Herald. Top side here, Lucid has his ult back up, but there's just no one else nearby. There's no ult for aiming, and they're just going to trade it for Showmaker grabbing this turret. But if BNK are quick about this, they can try to turn this Herald into a Drake take as well and put them on to Infernal Soul Point. Easier said than done, but you can see Raptor's already heading for that mid lane, and clearing this wave shouldn't take too long at all. Lucid backing, so this is a really perilous moment for D+. There's the Herald drop.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be the idea. Raptor is sticking around in mid, and so is Diablo, though. I feel like you just drop this and run at the Drake.
Yeah, and also, Vikla didn't have TP and stayed top lane to crash a big wave into that top turret, but I think D+ are fine with it, because now they can actually contest dragons.
It's too slow?
Yeah.
Either you got to delay the Rift Herald push, or you have to start the dragon right away.
They did neither, and now D+ are like, Lucid's back, he's got Cyclone.
Banana Brush control. Mostly going to the side of DK, although nicely done by BNK to push into that. Good job by Kellen to get that ward down, so might just be a straight up 5v5 here. The charm, though, is going to hit on a Showmaker, but he's relatively tanky. In goes Raptor into that backline with the Rakan. They're going so deep to try to get Showmaker. It's not going to work out. The Equalizer is gigantic with the combo of the Orianna and the Wukong, just shutting that down immediately. Clear is doing a number here to see who lives on a sliver of health with the little shield at the end, just barely going to live. And now it looks like DK might have gotten it done. Bit of damage goes in a Barrel, but I don't think he really cares. He's used to it. And DK take a huge fight here.
Yeah, it looks like Diablo's got rubber arrowheads there as well, and Anthony did not give Clear the scissors. This fight is so broken up here by BNK, though, because as you mentioned, Charm hits. There's no damage on this Ahri, by the way. Look at the little lack of damage here. Raptor goes in. Showmaker just flashes away.
The Maokai ults.
Maokai ult zones. And then this ultimate here from Xiu means that Diablo and Kellen can't follow up on anything. The Cyclone buys all the space they need. If the follow-up is there from the Varus, as Clear is here, they might be able to get several kills here and actually win the fight, but the Equalizer does so much damage as well as zones. And then Xiu also just lives cherry on top here. So does Barrel after one more arrow will connect. And now D+, feeling firmly in control of this game, shutting down that Infernal Soul Point, winning the fight, and this Gwen just is not making the impact that it needs to have in this team composition with the Ahri that just doesn't do damage with this Rod of Ages build.
The Ahri with the slowest Rod of Ages of all time, very far behind the Orianna. This was his pick into Showmaker's Orianna that was face up. And it's just not working. Lucy gonna find a friend here in the Tri-Brush. And yeah, just the timing was off there. Clear up a level here. Xiu might be in a little bit of trouble, but
We know those
watch the phase rush.
Yeah.
Phase rush is just OP, man. I'm a big phase rush.
Bisa-bisanya mid yang ke-mute. Wah,
Big
Brom
fan.
kali ya, Brom.
Everybody pretty much is.
Brom sih enak ini. Brom sama terus
Well,
enak.
I mean, that was a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
attempt again from Clear to try to get something done. He did not commit his exhaust this time, which I think is good because I don't think it would have been the kill there onto Xiu. I don't think it would have been flash either as Raptor is rooted, but should be fine.
Stop.
There's still a fight
Stop.
left in this game for BNK,
Cheer.
but it's going to have to be on a positional error or some sort of, you know, risky side lane positioning
Dah lah.
where they get a kill before the fight breaks out, you know? As Vikla, he doesn't hurt
Astaga,
people
kagak ngepick
in
gua.
this game.
Yeah.
Bodoh sekali,
really-
He saw
bodoh.
him with the sweeper, but he doesn't hurt.
Okay, hold on. This could be that side lane
Mana 5
pick,
menit lagi,
right? They
5
get
menit.
this pressure on the turret. You know, Xiu needs to answer. Maybe Kellen sets something up. Clear commits the exhaust. His needles aren't ready yet, but maybe with the exhaust, it's enough.
5 menit nunggunya lama banget,
Oh,
Bang.
Xiu,
Bang.
that's greedy. That's greedy.
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna get the wave, but instead he's like, I want a bit more. He has his flash available. I think maybe that gets him out here. He's gonna flash to his team as a bunch more needles go into him, but aiming and Lucid around the chase. There's the flash on in, the Cyclone as well. Aiming, gonna get collapsed on, but the Wukong just does
tetep
enough
aja
for the zoning, and now Kellen in a bit of trouble. Oh, just gets shot down when the double kill comes through for aiming. Just really enjoying his life on this Jhin tonight.
I suppose Clear knew
Training coach.
that he was going to get Wukong ulted. That's why he didn't use exhaust to kill Xiu in that fight. Then used his exhaust to try to get away, but did not get away. And speaking of greed, Diablo.
Oh,
see?
that was, yeah. You said it, and then he did something even more greedy, which was trying to flash over the ult, which he still would have died.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he
There's
would've-
like a 0% chance he gets out, even if he gets over the ult.
not sure if he would have been the best person on the Squid Game jump rope game with that one. So Clear comes here, gets the charm, gets the knockup, or sorry, Kellen does, and then Clear comes over here, gets the stacked Q, doesn't exhaust. Xiu gets away, and now he's like, oh, the rest of the team is coming. My jungler is a million miles away. Better exhaust now. And with Flash, the exhaust might not have been enough to get the kill, but he didn't even attempt it there. And it just felt like such a long con play. No. But it was such a long con play to try to get that pick, and then it didn't happen, and then they lost more, and now the game is probably done, right? Like I said, there's one more fight, maybe one more side lane angle. I think that's gone now.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on this one, Wolf. I think DK can pretty freely start up this Otacon. I don't even think it's that risky.
Look at the damage dealt for Vikla in this game. Or sorry, the lack thereof.
Hey, he did some. 6K.
Padahal gue tadi udah ngejelasin
Same with Raptor. It
fight-nya
just feels like, you know, the two of them
versus-
haven't been able to do
Ini
anything
udah keren-keren.
at all. So it's not like,
Kambing.
like, yeah, CR isn't the greatest and the build isn't the greatest, but
Lagi
still.
bisa.
That's going to be a lockdown. Nice charm here from the side of the Rakan. That's going to get them the 80 carry. Aiming just goes down. even with his cleanse. Now the follow-up here on Elucid, and now they're doing damage. Not Orly. Hey, he gets in, gets the reset as well. As Barrel desperate to try to shut that down, not going to be successful.
I was about to lose it if that wasn't enough damage to kill him. It was just barely, like you said, he gets the reset. And this is a huge win here, right before the Dragon. B&K finding a second lease on life here. I was already ready to sign off on the obituary in this one, as D+ will be able to at least trade this for a mid turret, it looks like here. Otacon is up, and Clear does have TP.
Pas dulu. Kita latihan farming dulu di sini. Kita latihan farming di praktis tool dulu. Ada pakai nggak kelok. Tadi berapa menit ya? Udah berapa menit ya? 3 menit kali ya? Semenjak kejadian tadi berapa menit sih? Nggak nge-pick. Seharusnya nih udah 3 menit. Ya farming bentar aja lah ya. Masih bisa gak ya drift king kayak dulu ya? Mana ini? Nggak nambah-nambah. Kocik.
Shurima is where all paths converge.
Lupa beli kambing. Lupa belanja.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Cooldown. Mana minionnya belum datang?
Minions have spawned.
Unearth what has been lost. We are made by our choices. The order is given. My empire lives in every
Tadi tuh si Faker kejadiannya gini. Kan dia dari sini. Set, taruh ini, terus salah bangsat. Pulang. Paham gua cuma mana nih? Astaga. Kenapa keganti kambing? Tambahin level deh. Tadi tuh dia gini, set,
Shurima's legacy will endure.
terus lah kok nggak bisa sih? Kan gini, set, oh iya tuh gitu tadi, gue tahu. Nih lihat nih, tadi tuh gini si Faker kan gue ngajarin, set, taruh sini, set, terus set, anjay, hit tadi, tapi dia pakai flash tadi, ulang. Nih. Ulang nih ya.
Shurima's dawn.
Kan ini tadi set, hit, set, terus set. Terus, anjing giliran mau dicontoh malah. Tolol. Sabar. Anjing lu.
The
Ini tadi perang.
shall
Set.
greatness.
Terus sini buka. Terus set. Anjing salah. Nggak enak nih. Ada mic, ada ini nggak enak. Ini bukan salah. Taruh ini biru buff harus dihancurin dulu ternyata biar kita punya mana banyak. Ulang. Tesnya ulang. Hit. Buka set. No gitu tadi, anjay, tapi kurang cepet. Udah harusnya sih udah ini ya. Udah bisa lanjut lagi. Ini kita
Feeling like that's probably a bridge. He's running the circus, man, and this one, he is him. Does so much damage. Nearly takes Barrel out here. They get the TP back in from Shiu, but he has no equalizer. There's no ults here for DK at all, and there's no jungler. So I think they should have been willing to just say, it's really unfortunate we're giving up the Infernal Soul, but I'd rather not give up more. They still stick around though, and this game now is no longer in their favor. I think that 3.5k gold lead they have is not enough to shore up what is an Infernal Soul, and now a very, very strong BNK composition. This game, I would give a pretty significant edge to BNK on now. And I mean, you look at some of the items that have come through here, sure, Vikla's still not the greatest damage dealer of all time, but he does have his rod completed. He's a level up on Showmaker. He's got that additional gold to grab an arm guard. There's so much playmaking potential here.
And clearly, the rest of the team is doing a lot of damage for him. You know, so he's kind of enabling everybody else. He's the one that looks for the picks with the Rakan, and then you've got Clear and Diablo on top of the damage charge by far, which for a Varus, Lethality Varus especially, it's not very surprising, but we've obviously seen how well Diablo's playing, and also Clear how aggressive he's been. It just kind of makes sense.
I mean, with the build here of Beryl, he's not normal Maokai. Like, he just dies to the poke of the Varus if he gets caught by anything. Yeah. He's support Maokai, so really needs to be respectful here on this pick. And once again, he's the target.
Bagus.
I mean, might as well. They're going pretty deep for this one, though. Raptor's going to realize that.
Clear does have TP, Shiu does not from the last fight. He's side lane hard.
There you go, that's exactly what you were talking about. They used their combo on a Kellen, but Diablo's in the front line with no flash. He's just gonna go down, but so does Lucid, who seems to be the guy that goes down first in every fight. Shiu as well, in a lot of trouble. They burst him down with that Infernal Soul.
I mean, the fact that D+ had to kind of commit to something there just shows you how desperate they are in this game with Baron up. Vikla going in.
Showmaker trying to flash over. And he gets charmed instead. Vikla, he is playing an excellent game of Ahri tonight himself.
I mean, at this point, we gotta put a Leaguepedia page for the D+ curse of game 1 to game 2 to lose game 3. Like, what is happening, Valdez? They had such a good position in this one. Barrel going in.
Okay, just gonna try to kill Raptor here. Doesn't have his ult, just kind of dies. So
bit of a sundered sky check though. Like, how broken is this item? Okay,
yeah,
it's not that
about
broken.
that curse wolf. I don't know.
So
B&K are also really good at running at them.
look at this fight setup here for D+. And
udah
look at
curtain
where
call
the
udah
Gwen
dibuka,
is, who
ultimate
TP's
dari
in.
Rumble
If
sudah
they
dibuka
don't
juga.
try to make a play here
Dan
and
akhirnya
contest
langsung
vision around this,
mati begitu
eventually
saja.
Gwen just takes out their inner and then eventually takes out their inhibitor turret, right? So otherwise B&K could just kind of play, we're going to play ping pong with vision here around this and the Gwen will win the game. Vikla makes this attempt here. Block here from Showmaker is not necessarily what he wanted. Then things get a little bit weird after this, where Raptor just clears a blue trinket and then decides how broken Sun
Otacon?
is. Otacon does go over to DK.
Yeah, I mean, Raptor just died for
Jungle
free,
pakai
so
tengah nih.
based on the
Can handle
respawns, they just
stick
run up the
jungle.
objective, so
Oh,
that's pretty big. I mean, it's
handle
definitely
stick
not as big as
jungle.
Infernal Soul.
But dying would be big also.
Yeah, he's gonna try to flash out of this one.
Jungle
There's the
pakai
quickness
tengah
as
nih.
well. And he gets away because he's
tuh jungle
recon,
fiddle stick
but
lagi.
Showmaker does not press R.
Anjing,
I think
mid-nya
a lot
nggak
of
bisa.
Orianas there would have, but C's like, he's just barely out of the range. It would have been huge if he got away and also got Showmaker's ult.
I mean, this is... It kind of feels like anybody's game at this point. It's really
Fucking
weird
ini.
because B&K were just
Saking
kind
paniknya.
of trashing them in the last
It's
2 or
a-
3 fights, but not the case in the last 2 minutes as DK got a kill and then got a massive objective.
It's a
Jelek banget
massive
sekarang itu loh.
objective
Apa
in
namanya?
an earlier game state, but at 30
Apa sih
minutes
namanya?
in, like, if you look at the XP bars across the board, like, aiming
icon-iconnya.
got a lot out of it, but everyone else is still relatively close, if not behind, in Showmaker's case. So,
Bagusan yang dulu.
you know, it's not like that objective for D+ is going to wash away the Infernal Soul. Like, that one is way more valuable. Elder,
Ini kebangetan nih
the
kalau mau
most
teleport.
valuable, and D+ are so far away from
Look
us.
at
Clear's
Clear.
angle.
They have no idea. Showmaker in a lot of trouble here. He's not going to be able to use the disengage cone. He just
Udah ngerti,
dies
udah ngerti,
just
udah
like that. There's a lot of damage on the members here, but
Aduh.
equalizer as well. I mean, they're poking him down. She was tanking the front line, and he goes into his Zonya's, but
teleport
very
loh.
nice flash. Actually, going to get away from the charm, and a chance for DK to win a 4v5.
teleport
Pushes
juga dia.
B&K back away from the objective.
Oh, these charms keep missing. Ult here from aiming. Ooh, Raptor!
Raptor! Oh, the snipes from aiming are gigantic! Absolutely massive! And Elder spawns in 10 seconds, guys!
This is the worst possible scenario for B&K. If they just avoided some of those, if that charm just hits, then they can just come over here and take this. Team.
Anjing.
TP from Shield, he doesn't have ult, but they have full control. Raptor not dying means
He's
he
here.
has smite. He's got trying so desperately to make an impactful play. He's sitting on, what, 5 kills at this point in time on the Jhin. And, you know, it ends up really paying off as this was such a great catch onto Showmaker, but the equalizer is why D+ can actually continue to have play after this one, because he also has his Zonias, right? So he can survive, he has TP, come straight back into the fight. The flash timing on the charm, amazing there. And that saves the game for D+, because if he doesn't hit that, I think it's 100%.
Dah. Item support mana sih item support anjing? Oh, udah auto beli ya?
This buffet exceeds
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
no true hunger can be abated.
Apakah tim ini binatang? Apakah tidak?
Minions have spawned.
Ya elah anak monyet. Anak monyet
Now we
AFK.
shall gluttonize.
Oh enggak. Lah. Bodohnya. Anjing. Astaga, bodoh kali. Mati, Mat. Anjing. Kagak jelas ada cedongo.
Is impossible.
Si ADC tolol pasti meleng itu.
The world is my feast.
Bener-bener binatang. Dua ADC aja tuh di tier ini tuh udah binatang.
Mercy has no
Kita bener-bener
flavor.
tolol. Setolol-tololnya. Anjing kagak dihit lagi.
All the world's a river, and I'm its king. We all go and die from time to time. I prefer to know when my next meal approaches.
Mati harusnya. Oh,
An enemy has been slain.
Meat.
nah, balik koplok. Ntar dah.
To covet is to starve.
Buaya kalah. Ya elah, buaya kalah. Farmingan kalah. Bentar.
Everyone ends downriver eventually.
Lah, Malphite jungle ya? Anjing, Malphite jungle kagak bawa itu. Kagak bawa flash. Bawa ignite anjir.
A true meal requires foresight to manifest.
kenapa tampilannya agak ngegeser ke kanan ya? Bodoh. Anjay, menang ya.
Bargain is due.
Mati nih harusnya kalau gua itu. Astaga. Kagak jelas.
Misery has a delectable taste.
Ally has been
Ya
slain.
Allah, bodoh banget, bodoh. Astaga, agak dimajuin. Anjing.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Mati.
True appetite never wanes.
Aduh, ada. Lah bodoh kali. Nggak ada ward. Ya Allah. Dapat. Oh, masih dapat ya.
An ally has been slain.
Shall drown in my magnitude.
Ya Allah, bener-bener bodoh. Allahu Akbar, anjing. Ada cetolol.
Let us eat voraciously and overindulge. I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
An ally has been slain.
Alah, pepek.
I have tastes that aren't easily pacified.
Astagfirullah.
Their despair is the seasoning. Anything of depth is deceitful.
An ally has been slain.
never stops. Where is that taste? I must sample this buffet.
An enemy has been slain.
Where is it?
Enemy killing spree.
I demand an entree.
An enemy has been slain.
Hunger. The only real
Ini
sin
cuma
is
berharap
to
sama
deny.
reneknya doang nih. Kambing.
Turret plate will fall soon.
An enticing culinary prospect. Delicious.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Allahu Akbar.
Enemy double kill. Team has destroyed a turret.
Astaga, bener-bener tolol.
Is unstoppable.
I'm suffering. My banquet is born.
Anjing, 5-0 lagi.
My diet is expansively unique.
Unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Double kill.
Astaga, bener-bener bodoh.
Acetone hunger. All creation is born, famished, and
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Can be evaded.
Anjing. Tiba-tiba rame babi.
Retire. How did I leave my jacket pocket unadorned for so long?
Anjing lo ya. Bangke bego-begoan gua. Bangsat. Dibagil. Bener-bener tolol ada sih anjing. Iron selari gua nggak pencet lagi. Kagak mati lagi. Ini apa? Move it.
Nothing escapes hunger.
Orang gila mana ngejungle pakai malphite anjing.
Mercy has no flavor. Bodohnya anjing. All the world's
Emang nggak kelihatan apa ya? Perasaan kelihatan dah. Mending gua nge-carry buaya dah.
Killing spree. Double kill.
aroma seduces.
Shut
Mati si
down.
buaya.
Shut down.
Anjing lu ya.
An enemy has been slain.
Nanti harusnya sih.
An enemy has been slain.
Wah. Bisa kali ini.
To covet is to starve.
Kayaknya butuh Sunfire deh biar bisa farming dikit. Mana Sunfire? Mana Sunfire? Sunfire, mana kamu Sunfire? Kok kamu tidak ada Sunfire?
Everyone ends downriver eventually.
Anjing, kena gua. Bangsat gua kira nggak nyampe.
Has destroyed a turret.
Dah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I am the River King. Every river ends in me.
Gelo.
An ally has been slain.
Another meal.
Gak kena lagi. Tabrak dong. Lu.
An ally has been slain.
Feast awaits.
Chapter in the epic of new.
Mana sih? Sunfire.
Has destroyed a turret.
Misery
Your
has a
turret has been destroyed.
taste.
An enemy has been slain.
Kasih snowball aja si buaya itu.
A depth of flavor is what I covet.
Killing spree.
Diem Mege.
Never
Rampage.
Anjing. Ketinggal gua. Mampus lu.
Ace.
Anjing.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
2000.
let us eat voraciously and overindulge.
Legendary. An enemy has been slain.
Culinary
Double
degradation.
kill.
bisa lagi kambing.
Another snack.
Anjing nggak kena.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Anjing ini nggak kena. Mati dia. Digigis. Buaya, gigi buaya. Gigi. Ini yang orangnya tuh bukan sih? Hilang lagi riwayat chatnya. Kocik. Bentar, iklan dulu. Oh iya beneran dulu. Ada gimana gitu. Nah ini nih. Nah kan bener. Enggak, jangan. Udah. Ben. Lah kagak nge-ban gua kambing. Bahkan Smolder akan support apa ya gue ya? Zillion kali ya? Ya kagak ngepick lagi gua, kambing anjing, setengah jam. Lupa mulu gua loh. Setengah jam ngapain setengah jam? Kalau gitu kita iklan dulu.
Let's go.